Hello everyone, good morning. Oh gosh, look at the chat. Good morning. Didn't even see you there. Hi Lynn, hi Hazel, hi Jane, hi Shell, hi Michelle, hi Jill, hi Liz, hi Deborah, hi Jen. Ah, wow. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Let me know. Let me know. Need some feedback on the sound. I'll wait a moment to see if you can see me and hear me. Stream state is good. The health is good, says YouTube. Hi Jen. I presume you can hear me then. We see you. No sound yet, but we see you. Good morning. Good morning. You can't hear me. Can you hear me? Can see you. Can you hear me though? That's a question. I can see, I can hear you. Can see and hear you. Yay! Fantastic! You can see and hear me. Fantastic. Good stuff. I switched the sound on. Oh, fantastic! I switched the sound on last minute, so I wanted to make sure that it's all working fine. Good morning, everyone. It's been way too long. I am in my filming setup in the office. We did travel to the office because, as you know probably, I have awful problems with my broadband at home, and so it happens that so far, thankfully, we got a better quality broadband in the office, and so far a better connection. Just a preface, I don't have long enough cable to connect via hard cable, so I am Wi-Fiing this. Fingers crossed this will work. So far so good, fingers crossed. Right, darlings, what I'm going to do today, I'm going to do two projects. I am going to do a very pretty paper crafting, latest Prima collection projects, show you some of the Prima stuff. We don't have much in stock. If you do like something, do grab it from the website. Whatever you have in stock, by all means, is yours. So I'm going to do that. Paper crafting in general is not something I do a lot of, but I love. So it's going to be a good practice because we have some really exciting news to share with you very, very soon. Which will require a little bit more paper crafting effort from me. And then another thing is I'm going to do a very heavy mixed media piece, lots of rust, just showing you the latest rust kits from Ephemera. I'm going to be doing this, a lot of kind of nature themed stuff and a lot of rust and a lot of metal effects. Well, that's what we're going to be doing. I reckon this is going to take us just a bit over an hour. So bear with, make yourself a cup of tea or coffee, and I hope enjoy. I have switched autofocus off, so it shouldn't go up and down like you usually, just keeps refocusing on one area. So if I want to show you something up close, I'm going to switch it on and show you. I think that's it. I don't have to tell you about emergency exits this time because this is not a live workshop. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the Pretties rather than grungies, and I'm going to show you the latest Prima. And I'm going to keep an eye on the chat, and if you have something to ask me, I'll have a look now and again. Hi Debbie. Oh, how lovely. Hello from Australia. How lovely. Fantastic. Okay, let's have a look at what I have. I just need to switch my Wirecast on just to make sure that I can see myself, what I'm actually doing. Just switch that, a little window, kind of peering here and there. And I am sure that if something is going on with the stream, you are going to let me know. Just bear with, I'm organizing myself. I always like to have a chat in a separate window. In fact, I'm wondering if I can detach it. Just bear with, just a final little bits organizing my screen just to make sure that I can see exactly what's going on. Okay, got your chat. I can see everything. Fabulous. Okay, so Prima. Let's start with Prima. Let's start with Pretties and our paper crafting. Okay. So this is actually the older collection. This is the teals. This is the latest collection. The latest collection was called I really want to tell you, I think it was called Love Story, and it was by Fran Garcia if I remember correctly. So this is the one right before. Very pretty flowers, haven't seen those in the shop. There may still be some, but mainly from the Pinky collection. Michelle, have a look. And so I've got those. I think I've got a handful of those, so I can put them online today if you fancy them. We had the ephemera. We had the tickets from the Love Story collection. I have loads of I have lots of ephemera from the teal collection. It's called Zella Teal. So I'll be using that. We still have maybe a handful of those. I'm sorry, I haven't checked the stock before coming on. We have Say It in Crystals. We have some lovely stickers that were ever so popular. Chipboards. Oh, these are the Autumn Amber Moon stickers, very old. We have some chipboards and some Puffys. Okay. Yes, please. I'd love to your collection. Just for you, Michelle. I am going to see if I can source it, or I will just put on the website what we've got. We've got quite a few because we had them in the Prima kits a few months back. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a card. Hi, Karen. Hello. What I'm going to do, I'm going to make a card. Do you know what? I think for this kind of stuff, you would be safe using like a dry adhesive, like a sticky strips or something, or you know, the rolly thing. Oh, I never know how to call it. I'm going to use multimedia matte because you know I just love this stuff. So what I thought I'm going to do, I'm going to make a very, very pretty, very feminine card, slightly weird size of paper, I know, but I just thought, you know, I'm going to challenge myself. I am going to start with using this, this is Love Story, this pad, which is the journaling note cards, because I think they're kind of great size for, you're a star, thank you. For great size for this, for cards in general. I love to buy them and just use them as a matting and layering for cards. You know, not everyone likes matting and layering, but when you make cards, always a good idea. So, okay, I'm just checking that I actually didn't see you. Okay, fabulous. Yes, I can. Okay, so I'm going to start from opening this, or we can also have a look at what's actually inside. I don't know if we have any in stock. I think we have some in the office, in which case would normally mean that we have some in stock. So we have Paris, of course, because it's a love collection. We have, can you see? There are very bright lights here, as you can see. So we have some lovely designs like this, and also we have the Be Brave. Be brave. Some words, some watercolor. Watercolor is huge at the moment. I think these will just make a beautiful. Oh, look at that little bird cage. Can you see? Oh, how lovely. Morning, Anna. Hello. You're a star. Thank you. Hi, Eva. Okay. I'm going to take one of those from the pad, and I'm going to use it from my matting layering purposes. I think I might need to shorten my card a little bit, card base. And yeah, because it is a very odd one. I think if you had like a normal size, that would be much better. So I'm just going to take my cutting platform and just shorten that a wee bit. Let's see. Can't really eyeball this. It's much better if you're just going to do scientifically and measure. Okay. Put that on the floor because I don't have enough space. Okay, so going to do this and just cut it a bit shorter. That's fine. I'm going to use my multimedia mat. You can see, look, I'm paper crafting. I am not doing mixed media, guys. I am paper crafting. It's been way too long. Whoa, you can see how well I'm doing. It's been way too long. I haven't paper crafted for a very, very long time. But hey, as I said, there's a little bit of practice, and I will tell you what's coming very soon. Some exciting things coming to Craftbox. Coming to Craftbox near you. Okay, so let's get that down here. Again, if you have any type of dry adhesive to strips or whatnot, you're probably better off doing that. I am leaving this a little bit off because I am going to be potentially tucking some stuff underneath. You know I like that stuff. And what I'm going to do is I'm not going to fluff too much. I'm literally going to cut the excess off from the bottom, and here we go. Okay, perfect. So that is my starting point. Now let us have a look. I know, Love Collection, Love Story is beautiful. Let us have a look at the smaller version of these journaling cards. They are such a brilliant staple We have beautiful, and what else do we have? Favorite, and what else do we have? Some more roses, and we have only pretty things. Oh, wish you were near to me. Oh, bless you. And then we have some kind of very weird, whatever it's called. Be brave in the smaller version. Love story. How about we do a little love story? There's so many sentiments in this collection. Oh, this is beautiful. Okay, I'll take this. And I'm going to take the feathers, the little pinky feathers as well, because they are utterly beautiful. And then I'm going to use my scissors to do a little bit of a distressing. So just going to take the edges. This is obviously a nice sturdy cardstock, so we'll take quite a lot of distressing. I've had my coffee this morning. So I am very alert, very awake this morning, despite the snow. I don't know if you saw the picture I post saying I'm on the way to the office with all these snow on craft boxes. And if you are a craft box customer and you're watching this and you're not on craft boxes, then why not? Do join us. We are having lots of fun, and we are about to have fun, even more fun, because I tell craft boxes are the ones that know everything first. They know everything first. I'm very craft boxer focused. All my little secrets that I'm working on, when I'm about to announce, that I tell craft boxes first, because they're my little family, my little extended family. Right, okay. So distressing this, and I think I'm going to do quite a lot of lovely layering on this. Again, take a little bit of, I would much, oh, do you know, I've got hot glue. I've got hot glue, guys. I'm going to use some hot glue because this is just going to be quicker. And quicker is better. And it's been on for a while, so it should hopefully be quite hot. So I'm just adhering this. Okay, and do this one. Just a little bit. When you're obviously doing this on a paper, you only need the tiniest amount of your glue, because otherwise you're going to get bulkiness on this, and you don't want that, do you? Can you guys see okay? Just making sure that you can see me fine. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a look at let's have a look at some of the chipboards. These are the chipboards from the Love Story collection as well. So we have a lovely traditional Parisian dancing lady. Then we have a love story sentiment, beautiful, a bicycle, and then we got more of this vintage. We got this lovely, almost pumpkin carriage. Obviously it's not pumpkin, but, and then we got this lovely lady sitting there. And that's it. So you got three different sheets of that. I'm going to take the middle one out. This is, by the way, I kept one for myself because I absolutely love the collection. I don't get a chance to craft much, you know, obviously, just for my own purposes. Got my Creative Craft Academy, obviously, and that just gets me crafting a lot, I've got to say. So these are actually chipboard stickers. So they actually got a sticky at the back. I'm going to use beautiful as a sentiment, but that will go at the very end. And I'm thinking I might use that little perfume thing as well. Whoa, don't get stuck together. Okay, now let's have a look at the ephemera as well, and we're going to take some of the stuff out. I'm going to have to be, oh look, it's got 2 packets. So you got a clear see-throughs, and also you are going to have the actual you know, paper bits. 2 packs, tons of stuff inside. Let's have a look at what we can use on this. I'm really drawn to that bicycle. I feel like the bicycle would be nice, although it is a bit too pale for my project. But you've got sentiments, you've got favorite as well, which is lovely. The handwritten favorite, and we've got those clear ones. Wow, oh wow, they are proper thick. They're not like thin. They're really thick. Oh, look at her. Oh, isn't that looking fantastic on this light background? Look at this lady. You can see her so clearly, even though she's totally see-through. Oh, this is absolutely stunning. And then you've got the feather, the shoe, hearts, some roses. You've got the pink foiled. There's lots of pink foiling. Not even like rose. Well, it is rose, but it's actually pink. It's not like rose gold. It's actually pink foiling. So that beautiful could be in foil. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to see where I could get this stuck here, because I love just doing that little tuck. And then you've got the paper journaling, no, sorry, not journaling tickets. You've got the tickets, and there's quite a few of them there, and then just come, I think, stuck in pairs. So you can obviously then just separate. So you've got with love and let's go, and my favorite, in the moment with you. That is so sweet. So many sentiments. I mean, I know you guys always want more sentiments, so that is really encouraging to actually have so many sentiments. Paris je t'aime. Love this. Be brave. The best love is the kind that awakens the soul. Something Charlie would say. Oh goodness me, stunning. Okay, I'm going to take my favorite, and I'm going to tuck her somewhere around here. I think I really don't want to just lose her face completely, because she's just so pretty. So I might just get the tickets are absolutely perfect for literally just doing this and then layering around your pieces, and then you just add that interest to what you're creating. And I think that feather is going to be perfect if I can just get that a little unstuck. That is lovely. All right, hot glue. Hi, Kathy. That's okay. You've been making mince pies. Kathy has been making mince pies. Can I just say to anyone who's watching this afterwards, when I'm not streaming, you watching on catch up or replay, the reason why I'm not talking to myself, I am talking to other people. I've had that questions before. Who are you talking to? Like, I watched you at 2 a.m. at night and you're talking to someone. I want to talk to you, but I can't see where I talk to you. Well, I am talking to those guys who are watching me live. It is at the moment 11:18 on 3rd of March, on Saturday, 3rd of March. And those who I'm talking to are actually watching me live. So this is why I am chatting to everyone. So just want to clarify this in case someone's watching afterwards. Oh, that was actually a really sweet email saying, I'd really like to talk to you, but I don't know how. Or I get those comments saying, hi Anna, and I'm thinking, oh no, I'm not there live anymore. Hello. So here we go. I've got added that little beautiful lady. I think it is just looking really lovely. I would love to receive a card like this. I love like really built up 3D cards. Okay, so let's have a look at the flowers. I only have 2 types with me here. So I am thinking we will see what I want to use, but I may use those tiny ones. I may use one of the paler ones. So you get a little tiny, you get kind of 2 branches of those little flowers. You get a gold leaf of branch, and then you're getting 4 large roses of flowers. They're very beautiful. Prima is doing different type of flowers, and some of them are like this, but more textured, and some of them are really kind of straightforward. So this one seems to be just a little bit straightforward, so we will see. Okay, so I am going to decide what I want, but I'm kind of drawn to this because the card seems to be kind of turning a little bit delicate. So I think I might just use something like this and then cut the excess with my scissors. Like so. And then we're going to use some flower and maybe a leaf as well. I am going just to use this and pop that down. So I've got that branch, and obviously I'm going to put something here on her little skirt, which is cute. Well, I think it's cute. Let's have a look what else we have in our, I really want to use some chipboard. So I'm just thinking, so I've got this flower here, and what else do we have in here? And oh, that is quite nice. Oh, those little doves are so cute. Okay. I am also, oh, Puffys. Oh, let's have a look at Puffys. I'm drawn to this, but I'm also thinking maybe bicycle, but she's not a very bicycle type of ladies. Okay. I am thinking of the carriage, of the puffy carriage. Oh, nice. I love Puffys. Funnily enough, they were not that popular out of this entire collection. I think the most popular were the saying stickers, because I think everyone just wants a little bit more sentiment. So these were really popular, and I think they are sold out. Don't quote me. Have a look on the website, see what we've got. But I am going, oh, the Puffys. Okay, let me just tell you a little bit about those. The Puffys they're not shiny. Normally Puffys are really shiny. They are matte, and they've got this really, really nice texture. Well, not texture, but they feel like marshmallows. They actually they really feel like marshmallows. So I'm going to pop that carriage here, just covering my little flowers. Okay, and then we are going to pop that flower. Ooh, that looks nice. The flower is going to go to the side, right next to the rose, so just kind of making a little composition here. And I'm thinking I want this sentiment somewhere around here. Let's have a look if we've got a slightly smaller one. That would work really nice. Oh, we've got beautiful in Puffys. That could work. Or we have beautiful in this beautiful rose. Hi Sylvia. We've got beautiful rose gold. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. She says beautiful rose gold. Okay. I am going to use some of those. Just get that on my card. Da, da, da. Ooh, hot. Okay, nice. And I think we need just a few finishing touches here. I'm just wondering what I want to plonk. Literally, I just need a few layers. I need layering. Layering is what I need in my life at the moment. Husband just left. I think he's gonna go home. We've got Ida joining us, coming and join us very, very soon, which is she's landing on Thursday. We're going to be filming tons of tutorials for Creative Craft Academy, so we've got to get the house ready, pretty much. So Mark is being a darling, and he's going to tidy up, and I'm going to join him later on. I'm going to be at work all day today because I've got lots of filming to do. That's what I'm doing. Okay, I want another ticket, so I'm just looking through the tickets, kind of deciding, or maybe some ephemera. I want to decide what I want. Oh, some beautiful, beautiful bits here. I want to do a little bit of, cute layering. Here we go. Loving it, Anna. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, here we go. I feel it needs a little bit of something. I don't want to over embellish. Do you know what? I'm going to add one more ticket. A ticket that doesn't necessarily have a wording on it. What I'm going to do, because you see you can get them to go a bit further. And I'm going to just chopped it in half. I'm going to put a little bit of glue here. And look, you see, I'm going to layer. And then I'm going to layer here. And this we're going to say, it's going to just peek. And it's going to say, with love. I am really tempted to make a whole Fran Garcia magnetic album with this collection, and maybe even make a workshop with this for Creative Craft Academy, and like do really big kit with this. Really tempted. What do you think? What are your thoughts? Let me know. Okay, done it. So I've got my card. I think it's just so many different layers. I'm absolutely in love with this. You can obviously carry on with this and put a little bit more if you wanted to. Even like beautiful. Oh, look at that. Beautiful love story. I could do that, couldn't I? Beautiful. Or even almost like covered beautiful love story. Oh, nice. Okay, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna stop over embellishing. Oh, Karen just says this would be just perfect for Mother's Day. Oh, do you know, that is such a good idea. I don't know if you were talking about the kit, or you were talking about the card. But Mother's Day is in May in Poland, so I am going to send it to my mum as Mother's Day card. So here you go. I would say if you have any green leaves from Craftbox, if not, March Craftbox, I would add just 1 or 2 green leaves here just to kind of tie it all together. Composition wise, I feel this one is standing out quite proud, so a little leaf here and there, like a small one, would do perfect. I've got it in the other room. I may finish it off at some point and bring it and show you. Okay, so created my little card. I think this is just super quick, super cute, all love story collection. Obviously can write whatever I want inside. So that's that. Give me a moment whilst I tidy up. Just talk between yourselves whilst I tidy up. I want to keep all those bits because I really think I'm going to make this kit with Fran Garcia album and like some really lovely fabric, so you can actually, yes, I've got this like, okay, here's an idea forming in my head. Fran Garcia album, that magnetic one that everyone loves, and we just keep selling and selling it. We do have some actually in stock. We've got a handful, but I can always order more. So Fran Garcia album and tons of ephemera tickets and a beautiful rose fabric as to actually almost like upholster, not upholster, but you know, cover your magnetic album with the fabric, and I would show you how to do the edges neatly, etc. That will be part of the workshop. Yeah, and then tons of little bits and trinkets and like a kind of pretty version of junk journal, I guess. I don't know. What do you think? I think that's exciting. Maybe card making this afternoon, says Karen. Yes, good idea. Right, okay. Let's just pop that. This is the Puffys. I'm trying to slide it there, back into my because I'm going to be going completely different. I'm going to be going messy now. I want to make sure that I've got a clean table. Just popping these. Oh, no, that one is stuck. That one is stuck on. Right, okay. That is fine. I'm going to take it to the side. Put it on the side. So yeah, what I have in mind for the second project, so this was just like a nice quick card. I mean, that took us half an hour. The other one's going to take us a wee bit longer. We need a love story workshop. Fabulous. Okay, I may need to add. I may have to buy more from the collection. Hold on, guys. Hold on just a second. little break. I dropped a cup of coffee on an extension lead. Whew. That's enough excitement in my life for today. I just cleaned it dry, so that should be okay. Oh my goodness me. Okay. Whoa. That was an interesting one. Where did she go? Where did she go? What happened? I'm okay. I'm back. Right. Okay. That may need to be edited. Oh, I'm back. Sorry. Literally had a little bit of a panic attack there. Because I thought, oh my God, what have I done? Silly little girl. Okay. Let's go with this project that I'm going to be doing. Whoa, my heart is racing, really. Okay, I'm back. Right, what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be working on this mixed media board, and I really want to do quite a lot of, obviously quite a lot of mixed media, quite a lot of excitement here. That's the kettle. Okay, so if you remember in the March Craft Box last year, we had like a mixed media theme. So everything that you had inside was where is that cup of coffee, by the way? Just checking. I think I chucked it in the end. Yeah, it's fine. So everything that you had in that box was like nature mixed media themed, and you had some dowels. So if you used the dowels already, that's brilliant. I'm glad you're using stuff from your craft boxes. If you haven't, I will try to get some more and put on the website, but I want to make another project with the dowels, and I want to make a project with some bark. And I am going to start from I mean, the bark is just huge in my life at the moment. Don't ask me why. Really back to nature. Someone suggested to me, why don't you do some projects with more kind of nature oriented items? And I thought, you know what, sounds great. So let's do this. I am going to start with, I'm thinking adding just a little bit of bark here and there. I'm going to pick some of the thinner pieces. I don't want to layer it that much. I literally want just a little bit of background. I've got my scissors as well, so I might just layer it differently and see how it, oh, look at that. Are you going to put some bark in the shop, Anna? Sure, by all means I can. I think we have a little bit of leftover from last year. No, we got quite a lot of leftover from last year. Michelle, no problem, I will. I wonder what to do with them, still in my stash. Brilliant. Okay, brilliant. Let's do this. Let's show you what to do with the bark. Now, I am going to just probably do something like this. I do really ideally would want one layer, so I'm going to cut this shorter. If you have nice strong scissors, by all means you can cut your bark. Perfect. And then you know what, we're just going to put a little bit to the side. Yeah, you need hot glue for this. Definitely you'll use hot glue. If you saw me on Hochanda with Leonie on my first hour with charms and trinkets, I was doing something similar, and I've got a whole workshop with very, very kind of heavy mixed media techniques to make this beautiful, gorgeous lady on Creative Craft Academy, with a full kit to make her, and obviously a full video to show you how I've made her. She's slightly different in kind of effect, and she's very glittery, which is lovely. Right, okay, so let's get started. Bark. Use hot glue. Don't even try to faff with glue that's not hot, because it's just going to be a struggle. That's what I would suggest. Okay, and by the way, if you're hearing a little bit of a kind of blowing noise in the background, that is a fan. It is quite cold in the office, and we got all heaters in this part of the office where the studio is. We've got heaters, and we got one heater that unfortunately doesn't work for the entire room, so I need to have a little blowy one. Okay, I'm going to try to make this into proper texture, so I'm going to make sure that I get different, like almost thicknesses of texture. This is different to what I've done before on the kind of dry run, but you know, it really doesn't matter, whatever works. I want to keep it one layer because, as I said, I'm going to be putting I'm going to be putting dowels. Karen, when will this be on the Creative Craft Academy? Karen, that project that I showed you with the angel already is. It's dispatching. It's packed already. It's going to be shipping on Monday. We needed to wait for one of the sprays, but yeah, it's there already. The video can be watched. The kit, as I said, will be shipping to everyone on Monday. We have had such a busy few weeks with Hochanda. I mean, I was on Hochanda 4 or 5 times. I think, I don't want to lie to you, I think it was 4, possibly it was 5. I don't remember exactly. But we had so many shows. So we had a temp in since Wednesday in the office, and he's coming on Monday and probably Tuesday as well, to help us with packing. And yeah, he's just been such a great help. He helps pack us the individual items, and then Helen packs the orders because Helen is just really good at it. So yeah, Helen packs the orders, and then Rob just does individual items, and he's been doing tons of Creative Craft Academy, helping pack the kits and getting them prepared. And oh, it's just been a joy to have him around to actually help. So that it allowed me to focus on some of the stuff that, as I said, I'm going to be unveiling soon, some of the business stuff, and Helen was able to focus on really processing the orders quickly. And the funny thing is, you know, we were so good, we were so efficient, so quick with getting everything shipped, and then the snow happened, and Royal Mail sent us email saying, sorry guys, we're not going to be able to collect from you that frequently because we have problems with our own distribution. So I was like, oh, sod's law. Sod's law. So if you're waiting for a parcel from us, just keep in mind that it is coming. It just needs a little bit more time to reach you. But we have been working very hard, and we've been in the office every day, which I thought. I even said to Helen, who actually lives really near me, I said to her, we can't really miss a day of work, so if we are snowed under, you can't. If we think we're going to be snowed under, we're going to stay in the hotel next door. It just got to that stage. Yeah, it just got to that stage where I said, look, we're really so busy, can't really miss a day. If we're really snowed under, we're just going to have to stay in the hotel and make sure that we still at work, we're still processing orders. Can't just, you know, unless someone's ill or something really bad happening, weather cannot stop us. Okay, this will be my background. Good morning, Pam. Oh, we're stuck in the snow. It's a good excuse for crafting. I agree. I'm stuck in the office in the snow as well. Dowels. Okay, so you will need some large and smaller dowels. And this is actually this is an actual pack, either from a workshop or from a Creative Craft. Either from my workshop kits, like really old workshop from like 2 years ago, or is it from a March box? I'm not 100% sure. I can't tell you. But I'm going to use a few different sizes of dowels. I love that effect because you can also offset this a little bit and just get it hang off your canvas. So only use as much of the glue as you need. You can use wet glue for this, but then you're just going to have to obviously blow dry it for a while. Okay. So here we go. Just get it nice and snugly together. And then some other sizes. Do I have others? I think I do. Is it the same? Oh, that's the same. Oh well. And then, yeah, I'll do it this way. So just building a composition with this one, and on this piece, I'm going to be using a lot of the rust based, and I picked the camouflage sets that I want to use from Finnabear. So that's what I'm planning to do, because the colors of those sets are slightly different to anything you might have used before. So I thought it's probably a good idea to kind of demo this and show you how to use it. So I'm just getting them nice and close together, and then I've got some smaller ones, which I've only got three small dowels. Oh, that would be perfect. 3 small dowels. And I'm thinking I don't really want to keep going gradual like this. I want to be a little bit unpredictable. So that one maybe will just go a little bit off. Yeah, hot glue definitely the best friend for this. Best idea. And why don't we get another large dowel here, just like so. Like that. And then a medium, I think, and a small one. Yeah, that will work fine. Loving the look of this. Thank you. Thank you very much, Pam. Okay, pop that down. And then the small one. And I think the small one is going to have to go a bit higher up. And that will be kind of the end of it. Because it's going a bit too much into this direction. But that's fine. I will put one more here. One more small dowel. And you know what? You can even break them in half. Okay. Just going to pop that one there. And then probably that one will go there. Fabulous. Just like a little bit ending. Now, what I've also been thinking, you know, Snip Art has a brand new collection of the beautiful travel things, and I think something like this would work really well. So I'm going to open this one. I love this, absolutely love this. And so I'm going to grab one of those, and I think I'm going to put wherever I've got a bit of a flatter surface. I mean, I'm not sure how much of this you're actually going to see, because as I said, we're going to be using all those raspberries on top, but you never know. Oh, this just lies so beautifully on the texture, and you know, it's just adding just to something really special. And sometimes with elements like this, I think you don't necessarily know what to use them for, so I think it's a really good idea to give you some inspiration ideas for these. Okay, I will make sure that at all times these are adhered properly, because I am going to be putting tons of medium, so I don't want it just to float around. Okay, here we go. Is anyone going to Creative Craft Show and then you see in a couple of weeks? Oh, I might do. What date is it? Friday the 16th. Oh, Friday the 16th. I might go. We will see. Haven't been to many shows recently. Too busy. Gotta say, really busy. Okay, what else do we have here? Then I'm going to grab one of those little arrows. I think that's beautiful, and I want that in between here. Oh, this is perfect, absolutely perfect for this. And get that one down. So you see, there is a plan here. There is a plan of action. I'm just smelling if it's... Oh, it's chipboard. I'm thinking something smells of burning. Something smells of burning. It's a chipboard. Okay, I'm just going through the Snip Art collection, and I'm just want to see what else I'd like to potentially put on the on this. Not sure if I want to put all the balloons. Oh, I think that might look quite nice. Oh, these are so cute. Okay, I want to put a balloon. Yep. Decided I want to put a balloon. Okay. Let's grab one of those. Be careful when you take them out of the kind of holding thing, because these are super delicate, so got to be careful. I probably don't put enough care into taking them out, but oh, I always try my bestest. Ooh, here we go. Look at that little gorgeousness. Can you see it? Okay, right. So I think I want to put that here, except I'm going to have to wrap it around quite a lot because, yeah, because I want to gesso over this and do all the magical things. so I'm going to have to put quite a lot of glue on it, which means usually quite a lot of cobwebs. And just stuck it down, press it, don't burn your fingers, just get it to catch everywhere, especially if you're going to be adding all those mediums on top. We can zap it with a heat gun just to get rid of some of the cobwebs. I love this new snipper collection. Looking forward to receiving my stash. Yes, very exciting. It will be shipping on Friday, so just a few days to wait for that. Really loving it. And obviously we have the full collection as well. Ooh. Okay, so I think we just need a few tiny little arrows here and there just to finish off the look, and we can get mixed media in, don't you think? Nearly there. So I'm thinking of potentially, whoa, ooh, oh yeah, I think that would work great. Just a little bit on the actual, just to add texture to my board. I had a really lovely call with 7 Gypsies yesterday, and we're going to be doing some fantastic stuff together, really exciting things, and they have some lovely new products as well that I'm going to be bringing to you. Oh, such a lovely team. They are always so kind, and we completely ran out of some of the stuff that we're using for the kits, and for future kits, and I needed them to kind of send it quite urgently, because I didn't want to keep it on the website if we didn't have it, so they sent it so quickly. They're always so kind. So I'm just going to add that, and here we go. Just add it here. I had the weirdest dream. I'm just thinking now, I had a really weird dream. I some kind of like a lost land somewhere up in the clouds. It must be something with my head. Are those canvases on the website, Lynn? No, they're not, I'm afraid. They are in the kits only at the moment. We are going to get more, and we are going to put them on the website because they're really popular, and they're called mixed media boards. They're not actually canvases as such, so you can just throw so much moisture on them, and then yeah, they're just perfect, and they're just nice thickness as well, you can see. So okay, I think that's enough for now. I might just add one more. Sorry about that faffing, but I think I just want to, before I just start gessoing it, I don't want to add it whilst I have half of it covered in gesso and then think, oh, I really would like to add this, which probably is going to happen anyway. So just going to add that here and just put it all over that dowel and just let the glue dry. Right, I think that's it. My daughter's school, so can only the weekend. Oh, sorry, are you chatting between yourselves? Okay, cool. Fabulous. Love when you're chatting between yourselves. What I'm going to do is, do you know what? I'm not going to worry about the cobwebs. I am going, this is nearly dry, which is great. Going to take a nice fluffy brush, put my heat gun to the side, glue gun, and going to use white gesso by our good friends at 13 Arts, who are visiting us this Thursday. I'm so excited. If you're coming to Sun Ives for the workshop with Ida, it's going to be exceptionally amazing. So I'm really looking forward to seeing you. I'm looking forward to seeing Ida. I think she's going to be amazing. I know she's going to be amazing. I don't even think about it. I know she's going to be amazing. We've got quite a few spaces sold, and we've got a handful left for each of the workshops. So really exciting. Right, okay, so as always, give it a nice coat with your gesso. Any gesso will do, but ideally a high coverage gesso is something that you want, because it's just going to be less time spending fuffing and more time spending crafting. I've got lots of cobwebs. You know what? I'm not really worried, because I'm going to be adding all those rust effects. So actually, in a way, this will just add to the effect. Okay. So my dowels will get covered. Which do you prefer, Papercraft or mixed media, Anna? I feel I can be more expressive in mixed media. Sometimes I have really weird ideas, and I feel I can make them happen using my mixed media products to the same kind of level when I imagined it. with Papercraft, I sometimes feel a little bit limited by the designs I'm given, and unless obviously you have your own designs, you wouldn't be able to execute your own kind of ideas. But I love the prettiness of Papercraft. Sometimes you see designs and you think, oh my gosh, that is just stunning, and you're instantly inspired by that image or that, you know, or that piece or cardstock or rice paper or, you know, anything like this. So I don't know. It really depends what I'm in the mood for. I think for specifically for paper crafting and, you know, and scrapbooking and that side of things, obviously, you know, all the paper and beautiful papers are absolutely key. I'm not sure if I have a really good answer to this. I think I can be more expressive through mixed media, but at the same time, if I find the designs I absolutely love, then I could go to town with those. So that's the answer. Do you think Ada will be coming back in the future? Possibly, Michelle. I'm going to switch this off and let me know if you can hear me through this noise. So, Michelle, possibly she is going to come back, but I don't think it's going to be anytime soon, Michelle. Right, I'm not talking, I'm drying. Yeah, I think she will come back, but I think it will be, as I said, I have a feeling it will be a while till she comes back next, because she's coming from Poland and she's got her own business to run. So, you know, there's a lot of stuff that she's got to organise to make sure. Can't make upcoming dates. So we are, oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure she will at some point. I mean, I can by all means convince her. We can do like a little, you know, maybe before we book anything. This time we booked her, and then I announced that we're doing workshop with her. I think, and you know, we have a few spaces left, not a huge number, but we have some, and it would have been nice to sell all of them out. So I'm thinking next time I might just advertise it and then, you know, see how many tickets we sell and then invite her. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But yeah, I think it's going to be amazing. She is going to be on Creative Craft Academy. We're going to do 3 workshops with her on Creative Craft Academy. In fact, before I go into chatting, I am using a brass kind of coloured or goldy coloured paint just to cover all of this. Yeah, so to carry on, guys, she is what was I saying? Oh, I completely lost my train of thought. Completely confused. I don't remember what I was saying. What was I saying? Yeah, we have a few spaces left for her workshops. Oh yeah, Creative Craft Academy. She's going to be doing 3 workshops on Creative Craft Academy. They will be different to the ones you're going to do live with us. So don't worry, if you're doing live workshops with us, they will not be the same. Apart from one. Apart from the mixed media heart, because it has been so popular, we had to add more space. We needed to add more spaces to that workshop, and we decided that we're going to record it. So Ida is landing on Thursday, and we're picking her up, and on Friday till probably quite late in the evening, we are going to be in the studio recording her workshops, and she is bringing kits. These kits for Ida's workshops, the kits for Ida's online workshops will go on sale tomorrow. The reason why, now let me explain why. Even though they're actually, you know, they are scheduled in the schedule a bit further down the line by about a few weeks. The reason why is because it takes Ida quite a long time to source the kits. So I said to her, look, can you give us 30 kits? So we literally just going to have 30 kits for her workshops. Can you give us 30 kits? And then I'm gonna put them on our website, do a pre-order, and then if they sell out and we need more, then we are going to order more. And hopefully by the time they arrive, we're going to start fulfilling the orders. So we're definitely going to have, you know, they will be on the website soon. They're amazing. The kits, she's really beefed up the kits. They're going to be really affordable as well, and you're going to have the whole video with Ida, because you know, I hope you like my videos on Creative Craft Academy, but at the same time, I am also aware that, you know, you probably would like to see some other people. Maybe we need to see other people. So yeah, here we go. So if you want to see other people, you're going to have Ida, you're going to have more from Olga. So Olga oh gosh, I really can't pronounce the name, it's so embarrassing, I'm sorry. She has done our steampunk workshop, obviously, and that was so well received. The kit was so loved. What else do we have? We are going to have yeah, we're going to have some other designs as well. I'm chatting to them at the moment, so it's all very exciting. Right, okay, I've applied this brass color all over this piece because I want to then start rusting it. Okay, so we got that. Try this. Oh, we love you, Anna. You're amazing and so. Oh, thank you, darling. That is very, very lovely. I've got to say, I feel particularly needy at the moment for a little bit of love because I'm in the office on my own in a really cold, snowed under office. And I thought, oh gosh, I can't do it from home. So I do need some love. This video needs some love because I literally got up really early to get here. Just for you, darlings, just for you. Right, let's try this. Oh, thanks guys. I just noticed that. Oh, hello. I didn't realise you live today. Hi, Kerry. Okay. All right. Sugar pies, honey muffins. We need some of the rust. Okay, some of the rust. So I'm going to open this. This is a rust kit from Ephemera, and these are 3 rust effect paste, and this is camouflage set. They are on the website, so I'm going to show you this one, which was slightly less popular color, and I am going to decide how I'm going to start with this. So this one is green. Okay, so get green and grab that. This is going to be interesting. So I am going to start from dry brushing a little bit of that green onto, to be honest, with this bit, I'm not 100% sure where I'm going with this. That copper was just a base, okay? Oh, thank you, darling. That copper was just a base. So now I'm going to start, you know, adding. The rust paste has grit in it. It's like a sand paste, like a paint. If you want to make the same effect, by all means you can. Pretty much take any paint and add a little bit of sand to it. Like not sand from a beach, because it may be contaminated and may start to smell. But you need like a, you know, refined clear quartz sand type of things. I think we have some art sand in our shop, in our craft box. So here we go. Okay, I'm going adding a little bit of that, and now I'm going to decide if I want to let it dry or if I want to blend some stuff. But I think I'm just going to blend some stuff. So I'm doing the medium color, the medium intensity of color from the camouflage set, in case you were wondering. And I'm going to blend a little bit. I'm going to try not to lose all the definition of the snip art that I have. The dowels I'm not so precious about, but you know, just a little bit. Okay, here we go. Here we go. All right, that's that. And then I think I want to take some of that lightest color. Do they have colors? I want to see if these have colours. So this is dusty. So the lightest is called dusty. Then you have brown, and then you have dark olive. Oh, what a surprise. Okay, you've got dusty, brown, and dark olive. So now I'm using dusty, which seems to have even more of the sand in it. Oh, nice. This looks fabulous. This is lovely. I'm going to push that a little bit on the outside. Show me how you feel like now I'm on the outside. Right, okay. So you can see I did a wet on wet. I didn't dry anything in between, just to add a little bit, just to blend it a little bit better. Love camo colours. I had cinnamon in my paint to make rust. Oh, cinnamon! That is interesting. I'm wondering how that works over time though. Does it get spicy? Alright, dry this. Show me how it feels like now I'm on the outside. So I need to give it a really good zap. Sorry, I had to deal with a little bit of an urgent message there. Okay, so as you can see, tons and tons of mixed media, some shiny, some rust. Let's just put those paste, let's just get them closed. Now, with these, they have changed, they have changed the packaging. I burned myself with a hot gun again. Silly girl. Yeah, so I am going to close them. Closing them because I don't know if you had the rust paste in the past. No, there was quite a lot of feedback that the rust paste used to dry out quite quickly. I think the new packaging is definitely much better because it's just you can really get it nice and tight and shut. And I always leave the little plastic bit on top, even if I take it off completely, just put it back on because it just seals it and just helps you to keep it nice and dry. Right, okay, I think now what we need, now that we have that rust, we need a little bit of something shiny. I'm thinking of trying the alchemy paint. The alchemy is from my own collection that has been created for me by 7 Gypsies. This paint is not, sorry, by Canvas or Tattered Angels. Canvas Corporation, Tattered Angels and 7 Gypsies are under one brand. They basically 7 Gypsies and Tattered Angels are owned by Canvas Corporation. So in case I'd kind of use them interchangeably. What are you doing on phone? Ordering more? No, I'm not. I was just talking to Mark. We've got tons of stuff going on, so I just needed to make sure he was with me earlier on, and then he left to sort out some stuff in the house. So just making sure that yeah, he's okay. Okay. So I'm just going to take some of my alchemy paint. I gave it a really good mix, as you can see, because it's got tons and tons and tons of mica underneath. Okay. And I'm thinking of giving it a little brush. So I want to grab. I've got a really nice setup now because I've got like a big pole just above, and I can move it depending on the size of a table, and I can move it as to where I want the position of my camera be. And it's the same with our huge 4K camera. So it's really exciting because the equipment we've got now for Creative Craft Academy and filming is just fantastic. And I hope you like the lighting, and and I hope you really enjoy yourself, darlings. Okay, I am going just to take this and clean this. for playing a bit. And take a little bit of my paint, the alchemy paint. Oh, right. We need zoom for this, so there will be some auto-focusing. Bear with. I will switch that off in a second. I need to show you this. Oh, this is perfect. This is almost better than wax. So we are bringing a little bit of shine back to this very heavy camouflage-like piece by just adding. Do you know? I think I'm gonna run. I think I'm gonna have. I think I'm gonna do another run of this alchemy paint. It has been one of the most popular paint that we ever had in my collection. Okay, I want to show you this. This is what I've just done. So we had this camouflage thing, and I have just added, I don't know how well you can see, let me just stand up because I want to try to show it to you. Come on, camera, zoom in. Oh, the light is hitting it really hard. So it's just got so much shimmer. I don't know how well you can see it. Okay. So much gold, so much shimmer. Absolutely loving this. Okay, right, all right. So, got this. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to just finish off with embellishing it a little bit. So I've got some filigrees here. Okay. And I also have, I've got some more snip art, and I'm wondering if I just want a little bit of really nice plain piece of snip art, or do I want some charms? I'm just kind of contemplating this. Oh, okay. I've got a bit of an idea. I'm going to show you some inspiration for this. If you have any of my watches, I am going to. If you have any of my watches, especially those ones, or you got the owl one from Hochanda, which we sold out very quickly. I think this would look absolutely beautiful. Do you know what? I might just do this because I think this is beautiful. Let's just see if we need even any filigrees. Oh yes, we do. I need filigrees in my life, guys. We're just gonna add some filigrees to that a bit diagonally. Good job, I still got my hot glue on standby. Yeah, I think this will look stunning. Okay, hot glue at the ready. Whoo! Exciting. Okay, nice big blob. A nice big blob again. And we are going to add the conductor watch. I believe I have some of those in stock. So if I do, I'm going to put them on the website because I think Helen said, look, do you remember you still got some of those in stock? Sorry, you can see my forehead. I've got my hair tied back really tight. I always do. I know everyone keeps saying to me, you look so much better with your hair down. I know, but it annoys the heck out of me. So I'm just going to take some of this and I'm going to literally, I'm just wondering if I can use this chain just to embellish. Oh, isn't that nice? Just to embellish the rest of it. Okay, I am going to take my autofocus off. And now with the chain, what I would say, just find yourself a little kind of spots. Ideally, you do this with a wet glue. And just attach it in those little spots, you know. And then that will just stay where you want it to be. Just a tiny bit of glue, and then just let it settle, let it dry. And I think that would just look really, really nice. Okay, fabulousness. Oh, love this. Now, if you want to finish this off, I feel some areas will benefit, like we got some plain. This is a bit that's really important. When you look at your piece, right before you're about to finish, and you think, have I over-embellished? Have I embellished enough? Have a look at the overall composition and see first where your focal point is. So obviously the focal point has been built up. So we did that texture from the bottom, then we built it up with the dowels, and then we finished with the third and fourth layer, third being the filigrees, and then the fourth layer being that watch. That works fine. But if you look at this piece on the right hand side, you've got empty space here and some empty spaces here. Now the filigrees and packs, and just keep the filigrees. We always have so many filigrees in craft boxes. And you know, sometimes I hear things like, oh, it's another pack of filigrees. Yes, but filigrees are those perfect fillers on any mixed media project, because they just fit in, they just slide in, they're very super thin, and they slide in everywhere. So what I'm going to do is, look here, this empty bit, this is too long for that bit, and I would like just a little bit kind of, you know, peeking out. If I was thinking about it beforehand, I would have pushed it underneath the dowels. But I haven't thought about it before, because I'm looking at it as my final piece, and I'm looking at, does it work? So I am going to cut my filigree just like there, and then pop that here. I'm just thinking, is that okay, or should it be a bit shorter? No, that's perfectly fine. Okay, here you go, instant fix to your a little bit of empty space problem. All right, so get that underneath. Look, instantly, that was an empty space, that wasn't really working for me composition wise. Straight away you've got that, you know, you've got that filled. Now we've got some other, you've got the rest of that filigree that I've, you know, that you may want to use. So you may want to pop that here. I think this will clash a little bit, so that won't necessarily look great, but let's have a look. Maybe somewhere like here that will work a little bit better, you know, just to tuck that underneath as much as I can. Yeah, I think I would prefer a much smaller piece, so I can cut it even further in half. That just went way beyond my desk. Where are you? Come on, little trouble. Gotcha. Ha! Found it. That was way behind that desk. Okay, so what I'm going to do, look, I've got a tiny little piece. I am going to tuck that in there, in a little corner, add a little bit of interest. Okay, I need another glue stick. Here we go. And, oh, here we go. Add that in. All right, and then I think this is enough now. I do have a little bit of something here. Maybe I could add a little bit of art stones. I think this would benefit from like a longer embellishment, maybe even. And I might possibly do this. You know, from these, I think one of those arrows, if I can gesso it, I'm not going to do this now, but I'm going to tell you that I would just gesso this, you know, and then just place it here, maybe even cut some off, or maybe around here, just to add a little bit of more interest to that little bit. Just going to put it just so that you know what I'm talking about. Darlings, this is my project. What is your final verdict on the hot glue guns, Anna? Did you find a winner? I still stand by this one. I mean, I haven't burned myself as many times as I've burned myself with the other glue guns. So, and this one's cheap and cheerful. If you buy it from the, what was it called? Tech 7, High Tech 7. They're only like £5. So yeah, so it's really good. Right, okay. I might do a final touch. I still got loads of that alchemy paint here. I might just touch this a little bit and just brush it on top of my little filigree, you see, just to maybe add a little bit of that gold, tie it all together. Beautiful. Gorgeousness. Love it. Absolutely loving this. Okay. I am going to switch the zoom on. so I can show that to you a little bit closer. Obviously I've got my studio lights shining, so the higher I take it, the lights are quite there. The higher I take it, probably less you're going to see. But this is what it looks like. Lynn said a word would look nice. Yes, by all means, you could put a sentiment. In fact, this is what I thought about this piece, and that's why I added a sentiment on the side. So by all means, you could put a sentiment. And actually, yeah, Lynn, you're right. You could fill in the empty space with a sentiment. And I might do that. I think a chipboard sentiment would be nice, something from Snip Out. So I might add that before I take a final reveal pictures. Darlings, I hope you enjoyed yourselves. I hope you enjoyed the two little projects, and I hope you really liked the love story collection from Prima, that we still have a little bit. I saw that you were shopping online. If there's anything left, grab it, because we're not likely to have it again. And this piece, I mean, this is something slightly different comparing to what I normally do, but very rusty, a little bit of a, very vintagey, but I think that watch works perfectly. Again, if you want to watch, drop me a message. I will see if we have it in stock and put it on our website. Love you loads as always. I will see you again very soon. I promise to make these more often. I did say that as of March we're going to be doing these every week. I will see, hopefully I can manage, but I've got some huge things I've been working on. I can't wait to share. Have a fantastic rest of your weekend. I am going to be here filming, trying to keep warm, stay warm, don't get snowed under, don't come out if you have to. But yeah, love you loads, and I'll see you again next time. Bye!